This is Janitor Prince, and I will be taking a look at 8 patrons that in the fantasy genre I think deliver some of the best 3D models that you can get. This is a selection where there's something for everyone and where I believe you get some bang for your buck. Let's take a look. Lord of the Print has a themed monthly release. You get some of the best monsters and absolutely the very best dragons that you can get for 3D printing. It is a variety of sizes, from regular miniatures to monster sizes. In my opinion, very easy to work with. You get them supported and unsupported, so you can do pretty much whatever you want. There's a good overall selection, and I feel good value for money. ArchVillain Games has a themed monthly release. There is a variety of sizes, monsters, regular miniatures, mounted miniatures, and also busts. Great sculpting and details, but also somewhat delicate features, so you have to be careful sometimes when releasing the prints. I find these are very easy to work with. You get them supported and unsupported, so you can scale up or scale down as needed, and overall this is a very good purchase always. Bestiarum Miniatures delivers a themed monthly release. They are populating their own fantasy world, and the theme is grimdark, very grimdark. These are some of the best horror-themed miniatures I have seen. You get all sizes, regular miniatures, big monsters, display pieces, supported and unsupported. You get a good mix of everything. The quality is high, and I think this is also a very good purchase. Artisan Guild does a themed monthly release. You get anything from dwarves and other humanoids to all sorts of monsters like trolls and snake men. There's a good mix of all sizes of miniatures, and they do some of the best support work I've seen, where delicate features are still very well preserved after printing. I like the style here, and you get a mix of supported and unsupported, and also they can stand in for a lot of types. Mini Monster Mayhem does a themed release, and you get every month exactly what it says on the box, a good mix of different kinds of monsters. I think these are really good for populating various fantasy worlds, so if you're a dungeon master who needs an extra fresh batch of monsters, this is a good place to go. Also, designs are easy to print, supports are very good, and this is overall high quality stuff. Titan Forge Miniatures may already be known to you from their physical resin models, but they're also putting out a themed monthly release where you get critters and monsters of all sizes. I like the designs. I think there's a good spread, and they can be used to stand in for all sorts of other armies and also for your fantasy worlds. You get them supported and unsupported. They are easy to work with, easy to print, and I think overall you get a good stuff. Cobramode has a themed monthly release. They are populating their own fantasy world, and you get all sorts of shapes and sizes here. Common among them all are that they are great designs, extremely fine and really cool details. They are fun to print, they are fun to paint. They're also very easy to work with. They have very good supports, and overall I would say my experience is you get a really good quality for money here, and value for money, not the least. A good choice. CometLord Miniatures has a themed monthly release, and he does some really cool character designs, clean, beautiful, lots of details, but I am showing here almost exclusively his monsters, because he does some of the best monsters, especially giant monsters you can find out there. Lots of variations, lots of details, very often different poses. You get supported, unsupported, all of the stuff you need. This is a good choice. Those were the 8 patrons I have chosen. Common for all of them is that they print, they look like the pictures I'm showing, at least on my MonoX printer. The only reason I don't have my own examples is that I tend to give these away when I'm done. Also common for all of them is I think they are creative. They show an abundance of ideas, details and stuff that you very often don't find in retail sets. The only thing you have to be aware of is that you need space. 2 to 7 gigabytes of data per release is not uncommon. And also all of these have both mini factory tribes and also big back catalogs. Furthermore, several of them have their own adventure world, so you can download additional material. That is what I had to share with you, so I wish you the best of luck with your printing. Good luck out there.